good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Woo! I went to a book sale yesterday. I got some wonderful, wonderful stuff. I'm at our library. I go there to get DVDs. And while I was there, I busted a fingernail and it went straight to the quick. So I woke up this morning and late, by the way, and I just started messing around and I'm looking down and there's blood everywhere. My finger's bleeding. So like, oh, that's nice. That's how my Friday started, but that's okay. Uh, I hope everyone's doing well. Let me go ahead and check and make sure everything looks okay where we're at. It is looking good. We are over here on YouTube, so I'm going to like myself. Let me go ahead and share this over on social media. Let's see here. So, that is posted over on the Twix first. Let me go over to Threads and do that. And it is posted over on Threads. And we have, so that's all done. Then we're going to do our poll. On cupcakes, I like this flavor icing best: vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, or lemon. I don't care what the cake is. This is just about the frosting. So there we go. So let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. Oh, by the way, today it's Friday, November 15th. Happy Friday, everybody. We have it's day 320 of the year, and we have 45 days remaining in 2024. Our thought for the day is life is short. Take that trip, buy those shoes, and eat the cake. Don't put off some of those pleasures thinking you'll have tomorrow because you might not. So enjoy today. We have Sci-Fi Mommy. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well. Snorterpoopus Cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you. I hope your day is fine. Well, and a good evening, Sashi. I'm glad you're here. You were missed yesterday. I'm glad to see you today. Hope your Friday was good. And do we have some hellos? And hello, Siri Bot and Stream Elements has joined. We have Fluff Chick Productions. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well today. Connie Clary, good morning. Good morning to you, Penny. And hugs back at you, Penny. I hope your Friday is finding you well. And let's see. Hellos and hellos. Buddy Hepburn, good morning to you, buddy. I hope your Friday morning is finding you well. And yes, it says Fluff Chick Productions. I had to check a couple of things. Signed in. Yeah, I know who you are. And you forgot to switch. That's okay. Get to see that pretty bird. We have hellos and hellos and hellos and hellos. And oh, you dozed. You missed the show. I figured. Well, I didn't figure. I was hoping that you had fallen asleep. Um, I missed yesterday's show, dozed off because I spent the day dismantling and cleaning the air blower in my car. How much fun is that? And we have our hellos. So wonderful. I'm so glad everybody is doing well today. I actually woke up at 9:45. So I have learned that I am starting to wake up a little later. So I set my show up the night before, so it's all ready. So I basically just have to get up and hit the live button. Um, so I send a link to my mom, and then I hit that live button. So I actually have a routine. I get up, go to the bathroom, I come out here, I check and make sure everything is still set up. Then I go weigh myself, and then I go if it's the day, I do my blood sugar. And my blood sugar this morning was really good. So I'm quite pleased. Quite pleased. So okie dokie. It's Friday. Wow. And let's see, tonight at 10 p.m., Dad Man is going to be doing his late night show. We have Zachary 315. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well today. His show is at tonight at 10 p.m. on his channel, DadmanWalking55. He also has a college football scoreboard show he does on Saturdays. So that's tomorrow at 8 p.m., where he kind of talks about the football games that have happened that um, are in progress and and what he thinks it means for the playoffs and stuff like that. So that's tomorrow. I know nothing. Well, I can't say I know nothing about football because I do. I've kind of gotten some of it through osmosis, but the techie stuff, um, I don't know. My eyes itching. Sorry, guys. Sunday at 6 p.m. He's doing Talking Turkey with R.M. Briggs. Um, they're going to talk Canadian Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, and anything else that happens to come up in the conversation. So that is Sunday at 6 p.m. Yay, Penny! Your fasting sugar was 96. I've not broken the 100 mark yet, but I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to. That is fantastic. Tuesday at 1 p.m. I'm doing a block party. I'm building a Smokey the Bear. If you guys, I'm not crying. My eyes are watering and it's making my nose run. So I apologize for the sniffing. So we solved the mystery. The purple color around Snort's snoot is grape juice. The rest of the colors are from the Fanta soda. Another mystery solved. Thursdays at 5 p.m. I putt around in Lego Fortnite. Um, and when I say puttering around, that's literally all I'm doing. So I'm building things and working and just talking to those that are in the chat. Whoops. Oh well, we're gonna do birthdays first today. Surprise, surprise. So I'm kind of changing some stuff around because some people they're not here the whole time, and so if they want to see memes, they can see memes. Sometimes they miss the birthday. Sometimes, some people come early, some people come late. So I'm kind of changing. Oh, excuse me, the order of some of the stuff that we have. Let me check out the poll real quick before we start our birthdays today. Um, on the cupcakes, I like this flavor icing best. I'm not talking about the cake part, just the frosting. Um, Chocolate's in the lead with vanilla and lemon in second, and strawberry is in third place. Phantom says, another day, another call. Asked, are they, HR, waiting for the new year work? Said they didn't know, but had no info. They're not going to tell you anyway, Phantom, even if they did know. Plausible deniability. And we have a Sashi, more Diwali sweets. Adhiso Adhiras Adhirasam, Adhira. Here it is. Mm. Ooh, very interesting. Here is that picture. Multiple pictures there. Um, and let me see if I can find a recipe. Okay, this is from YummyTummyArthi.com. Um, that was her name. And let's see. Her, this is her picture, actually, from her website. So, oops, it's not going to let you do that. Okay, so we'll just look at it that way. It says, Adhiri Rasam recipe is a popular South Indian sweet made with rice flour, jaggery, and flavorings like cardamom powder and dried ginger powder. It's also known as Athirasam or Adirasam. It's shared, and she has step-by-step pictures and also the recipe. Now, jaggery is a sweetener, I believe. I think, if I remember correctly. So let me go ahead and put this over here in the food section. Here we go. Is it is jaggery kind of like palm sugar? It's cane sugar. Okay, it's the process of it. It contains almost no fiber or water. So that is the sweetener. Um, so, oh, I forgot to put this on the stage. There it is. I'm talking about it and not showing the picture. There it is. That is Adahirison. It's cane sugar. Jaggery is cane sugar, not made in a centrifuge. So it's um, a little different process of how to make the sugar. And Phantom says, going to make some breakfast, but been up since 6 a.m. I'll listen on phone while I make it. Thinking of pork roll, egg, cheese, and English muffins or cinnamon bread toast. They both sound delicious. So there's that picture. So here's the recipe. Let's see here. The recipe is 2 cups raw rice, jaggery water, cardamom powder, ghee, clarified butter, and oil. Oh, very interesting. They make their own like rice flour. So anyway, that looks absolutely delicious. Here's the recipe if you want it. Since I did decide to finally post the picture of it instead of just talking about it. Sometimes, sometimes I worry about myself because I am me and I do very uh, odd things sometimes. Okay. And the name we cannot pronounce says, well, after all the running from agency to agency and the struggle against bureaucracy, I could use a cupcake. I hope, I, enjoy it or enjoy some of this. This looks absolutely delicious. Adahirasam. Um, it's basically looks almost like well, it is like a fried, um, like rice flour donut. It looks absolutely delicious. You just oh, yum. And it said, store-bought rice flour is not preferred. You need to do the homemade rice flour. Wet flour is what's preferred for making perfect adherasam. So that looks just really, really good. A very interesting recipe. You actually take your uh, jaggery and you cook it till it's like at the soft ball stage, and then you add the flour to that. So very interesting. The whole process of it is extremely interesting. So, yummy, yummy. Thank you. Thank you for that lovely recipe. I love all your recipes. If I could, I would try to cook all of them. Name we cannot pronounce says it took me 5 years and approximately 7,000 euro to complete a deed for my late auntie, which property is estimated at best at 7,000 euro. Bureaucracy at its best, is it not? Yes. So today we're going to do our birthday celebrations first. Let me go ahead and put up my stuff here so that it doesn't get lost. Let's put that there, and let's put that there, and let's close that. Okay. Went to a Friends of the Library book sale yesterday. They have DVDs, books, CDs, all that kind of stuff. And it was really cool. I got two grocery bags, paper grocery bags of books. That's how they do it. It was buy one get one free. I told my hubby I was only going to get two bags, but I ended up actually getting four. I only paid for two of them. Um, so it ended up being $6 for a bag, and you could fill it up to the top. And I've been working on my TV shows. Um, and so I got some good shows and stuff today. Going through it, I got like they were doing MASH and some Midsummer's Murders, and which is a British mystery show. Um, Weeds, which is a show here. Um, some Beavis and Butthead for Dad Man. Um, Battlestar Galactica, some Babylon 5, not the full series, but I got some of them. So slowly working it up, but yep, and more that I can't even remember. And then I got 2 bags of books, and I got some cookbooks and craft books, and so, yeah, it was fun. It was a fun day, and we have Buddy Hepburn saying good morning, and I got a bunch of origami books, which, I did the, DVDs first, and usually the craft books are picked through and there's not really that much good stuff, but all these wonderful, origami books, um, so I was very excited about that, and they're not bad ones either. Yes, I did say Babylon 5. I did get some of their season. So for $6 a bag, you get one series that has a season in it that you want, and you do good. So yeah, I was excited about that. So right now we're going to go ahead and do our birthdays for today. So who do we have for our birthdays today? Oh wait, I got to change my name. Whoops. Give me 1 second. I have it set up for something else. Okay. And now we have it right. So let's try that again, everybody. Well, thank you, name we can't pronounce. Well, I went directly to the TV section, and basically, if I see something I want, I put it in the bag. I don't check the cases. I don't check anything. The whole bag is $6. If I get some bad movies, I get some bad stuff, right? It's just not worth the time. But there was some Babylon 5, some Star Trek, the, what else? MASH. There was a big set of MASH. I just can't remember them all, but, I saw a whole group of them, and I got some that I was really happy about, getting was, some of The Honeymooners, um, with Jackie Gleason. I was happy to get some of those. Those were kind of neat. So here we go, birthdays today, November 15th. Who do we have? Let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Why is it not showing? Ha- Happy birthdays, happy birthdays, happy birthdays to you. We have Shailene Woodley, an American actress. We have Paulo Dybala, a Argentine professional football player. And we have a Randy Savage. Randy Savage passed away at 58 years old. He was known as a Randy Macho Man Savage, a legendary American professional wrestler, actor, rapper, and baseball player. He was known for his flamboyant ring attire, raspy voice, intense persona, and iconic catchphrase, "Oh yeah." Savage had a successful 32-year career in the World Wrestling Federation and World Championship Wrestling. He held 10 World Championship titles, including the WWF World Heavyweight Champion and the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. He was a popular draw in the wrestling world. So Randy Savage passed away at 58 years old. And Sashi says, I have to dig up my old Babylon 5 Crusade box set and finish it. Never got around to watching it. Oh, yeah, says Buddy Hepburn. And he was Bonesaw in Spider Man. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. So Randy Savage, 58 years old when he passed away. Beverly D'Angelo, an American actress known for her diverse roles in both film and television. And I'm going to stop right there and say Hey Tina, hello. How are you today? I hope your Friday is finding you well. Uh, Beverly D'Angelo gained widespread recognition for her portrayal of Ellen Griswold in the National Lampoon's Vacation series. Her talent has earned her critical acclaim, including Golden Globe and Emmy Award nominations for her role in Coal Miner's Daughter and Streetcar Named Desire. She has been in over 60 films, and she has showcased her versatility in a range of genres from musicals like Hair to dramas like American History X. So Beverly D'Angelo, 73 years old today. And we have Georgia O'Keeffe, an American modernist painter and draftswoman known for her independent style. Passed away at 98 years old. She gained international, what was it, 98? Yep, 98. She gained international recognition for her meticulous paintings of natural forms like flowers and desert landscapes. She studied art and worked as a commercial illustrator before developing her unique style under the influence of Arthur Wesley Dow. Her abstract art included close ups of flowers that sparked interpretations related to women's sexuality. Hmm, okie dokie. She found inspiration in the Southwest, particularly New Mexico, creating iconic paintings of landscapes and animal skulls. Her legacy continues through her works displayed in museums and the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum established in Santa Fe. So, Georgia O'Keeffe, 98 years old when she passed away. And Ed Asner passed away at 91 years old. He was an American actor known for his versatile performances in television, film, and voiceover work. He achieved widespread recognition for his portrayal of Lou Grant in both comedy and drama genres, making history as one of the few actors to do so. His impressive career included winning a record 7 Primetime Emmy Awards, with notable roles in television series, miniseries, films, and animated projects. His talent and versatility were showcased in a wide range of productions. Ed Asner, 91 years old today. And we have a bunch of hellos in the chat today. We have Carl Anthony Towns, a basketball player. Sam Waterston, 84 years old today, an American actor acclaimed for his diverse performances across theater, television, and film. He's earned multiple prestigious accolades, including an Emmy, Global, and Screen Actor Guild Award. He's demonstrated his versatility through a variety of roles, from historical figures like Abraham Lincoln to memorable characters in popular projects like Law and Order, The Newsroom, and Grace and Frankie. Sam Watterson, 84 years old today. Chad Croker, a musician from Canada, 50 years old today. He is recognized as the lead vocalist and guitarist of the rock band Nickelback. Aside from his involvement with Nickelback, he's partnered with different artists as guest musicians, producer, and songwriter. His songwriting skills have been evident in collaboration with other musicians and film projects. His artistic pursuits go beyond Nickelback, reflecting his deep-seated love for music and his eagerness to venture into various creative outlets. Chad Kroger, 50 years old today. Winston Duke, an actor who's in the Black Panther movie. Johnny Lee Miller, 52 years old, an accomplished English actor known for his diverse range of performances in film, television, and theater. He gained early recognition for roles in Trainspotting and Hackers before receiving critical acclaim for his work in Afterglow, Mansfield Park, and Mindhunters. He's also excelled on stage, winning an Olivier Award for his portrayal of the title role in Frankenstein. His notable television roles in Eli Stone, Emma Dexter, and the modern-day Sherlock Holmes in Elementary. I loved him in Elementary. I like a lot of watching the uh, adaptations of Sherlock Holmes. There's a Japanese version with the woman, female person portraying the Sherlock Holmes character. Um, Very good. I like this version. It's also very good. There's so many of them. In 2022, he portrayed British Prime Minister John Major in The Crown. So Johnny Lee Miller, 52 years old today. Petula, Petula Clark, one of the longest serving British singers with a career spanning more than 7 decades. She is 92 years old today. Happy birthday, Miss Clark. She is a CBE, what is it? Something of the British. Gosh, I can't remember what that means now. Everybody in there, help me. Um, Phantom Outsider says, Mrs. While cooking, heard you mention honeymooners and Jackie Gleason, who was hard to work with, but he had a hard life. Once he had money, they said he spent a fortune looking for his dad. Well, Petula Clark, a British singer, actor, songwriter with the longest career of any British entertainer, spanning over 85 years. She began her professional career as a child performer during World War II on BBC Radio. She achieved international success with hits in multiple languages, including English, French, German, Italian, and Spanish. Her chart topping singles in the United States, such as Downtown and My Love, solidified her status as a prominent figure in the music industry. She earned the title the First Lady of the British Invasion. She sold over 68 million records and received critical acclaim for her work in musical, film, and stage productions. Petulia, 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 I cannot, Petula Clark. I'm having a hard time saying her name. 92 years old today, and we have a Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. And good morning to you. Good morning. Erwin Rommel, a general from that place, that uh, group that we don't want to talk about. My husband did say, you probably should talk about him because he was, despite who he was working for, he was a great military mind. So I will say that much. He was, uh, res- uh, his mind, his military tactics were respected, um, both allies and enemies, but he was a bad guy. We'll leave it at that. And now we have Sean Murray, 47 years old, an American actor recognized for his versatile roles in television and film. He is known for Special Agent Timothy McGee in NCIS. He was also a Thackeray Bricks in Disney's Halloween classic Hocus Pocus. He was also Danny Weldon in the military drama Jag. So Sean Murray, 47 years old today. Annie Frid Lyngstad was a founding member and lead singer of the Swedish pop band ABBA. She kickstarted her musical journey as a jazz vocalist in Sweden. She captured the attention by winning a talent competition. Her collaboration with ABBA propelled her to global stardom. Following ABBA's disbandment, she ventured into a successful solo career, releasing albums such as Something's Going On and Shine. She has retired from the music industry after her final album, Djupa Antag, and she is 79 years old today. He was the oops. He was the physical actor for the human beings. Jason, this is who he is. He was the physical actor for the human beings. Jason Marston did the voice. Thank you, buddy. Sonia Mirez, a professional tennis player. Lily Aldridge, a model. Yaphet Kotto, a American actor known for his work in film and television. He's 85 years old today. He portrayed memorable characters in various genres, including science fiction, action, and crime series. His notable roles were as Lieutenant Al Giardello in the series Homicide: Life on the Street, Dr. Kanaga in the James Bond film Live and Let Die. His talent and versatility were evident in his performances in iconic movies like Alien, The Running Man, and Midnight Run. So Yaphet Kotto, 85 years old today. Did CB20 pop in and I missed her? There we go. Hello, CB20. Yes, it is another beautiful day. About regarding Jackie Gleason looking for his dad. A quote comedian looking for a job waited in reception for hours. He decided to leave. They asked who he was, and he said, "Tell Jackie his dad was here." That was as mean as I ever heard and not at all funny. Yes, people can be such butt heads. And we have hellos and hellos. I hope everyone is doing well today. Tony Mendez, a CIA officer, B.O.B., a rapper, Bob Gunton, an actor, 79 years old. He has notable roles, including in Shawshank Redemption, Demolition Man, and Argo. He has also showcased his talents on stage as well. He originated the roles in Evita as Juan Perón and the titular character in Sweeney Todd. He has earned Tony nominations, a Drama Desk Award, an Obie Award, and a Clarence Darrett Award. Bob Gunton, 79 years old today. William Herschel, 83 years old. I just wish Dunning was here. He is a German British astronomer and composer. I don't get this whole, uh, it's very composer and and scientist. I just find that very fascinating. He made significant contributions in astronomy. He constructed large telescopes, conducted sky surveys to study double stars, and published catalogs of nebulae. He discovered the planet Uranus, however you want to say it. He pioneered astronomical spectrophotometry and conducted important research on Mars's rotation period, Martian polar caps, and the moons of Uranus and Saturn. He was appointed court astronomer by George III and elected a Fellow of the Royal Society. He also became the first president of the Royal Astronomical Society. William Herschel, 83 years old when he passed away. Curtis LeMay, a general. David Stirling, a Scottish officer in the British Army. Aneurin Bevan, a former Secretary of State for Health in Wales. Grand Duchess Olga Nikolaevna of Russia, eldest child of Emperor Nicholas II and Empress Alexandra of Russia. Klaus von Stauffenberg, a German army officer. Rachel True, actress. Sydney Tamila Poitier, an actress. Jay Harrington, an actor. Emma Dumont, an actress, and Joseph Wapner, Judge Wapner. Night, Sashi. You have a wonderful evening, a good sleep, and I hope you wake up tomorrow refreshed. Okay, I've got to figure out what that comment was about. What was that comment about? I don't get it. I'm confused. So we have Judge Wapner. He gained fame as the original presiding judge on the reality court show The People's Court, serving from 1981 to the Duchess. Okay, yes. From 1981 to 1993, he oversaw 2,484 episodes. His role on that program helped establish him as a trailblazer in arbitration-based reality court shows, influencing the judicial genre to this day. He passed away at 97 years old. She was a grandmother of McLove. Okay, har har. We have Whitman Mayo, an actor who most would probably remember as Grady Wilson on Sanford and Son. Mwai Kibaki, a former president of Kenya. William Pitt, first Earl of Chatham, Prime Minister of the UK. Tegan Knox, a Welsh professional wrestler, 30 years old. She is formerly known as Nixon Newell. She is currently signed with the WWE and performing on the SmackDown. She rose to prominence on the British independent wrestling scene, competing for promotions such as Attack Pro Wrestling, Progress Wrestling, What Culture Pro Wrestling, and Fight Club Pro. She's known for her dynamic in-ring style and loyal fan base. So Tegan Knox, 30 years old today. Birsa Munda, a tribal leader who revolted against British rule in India. Yaya DaCosta, an actress. Wayne Feinbald, an American painter. Greg Anthony, a basketball player. John Roberts, a journalist. W. Averell Harriman, a former governor of New York. Kevin J. O'Connor, 61 years old, an American actor recognized for his versatility in portraying character roles in various major studio films. He's appeared in notable films such as FX2, Lord of Illusions, The Mummy, Van Helsing, There Will Be Blood, and G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. He is particularly favored by writer-directors Stephen Sommers and Paul Thomas Anderson, who frequently select him for roles in their films. Kevin J. O'Connor, 61 years old today. Gabby Espino, an actor and a model. She was just let go from the WWE. Okie dokie. So she's no longer there, but she was. And yes, because we have people such as William Herschel looking at the skies, that's why you never moon a guy with a telescope. Van Helsing is awesome. It still needs a sequel. Well, the ones that need sequels will never get them. We have Wes Cagle. Hello, hello. I hope you are doing well today. If you haven't voted in the poll, vote in the poll. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that thumbs up, um, and share it out. I lost a subscriber again. I am never going to get past 266. Never. I don't really know what to do. Maybe I just need to start doing some a lot of evening shows. I really didn't want to, but I might have to. So on cupcakes, I like this flavor icing best. I'm not talking about the flavor of the cupcake. I don't care what the bottom of the cupcake is, just on the top. What kind of icing do you like? Chocolate is in the lead. Then we have a vanilla and lemon in second, and strawberry is in third place. So thank you all for that. How many people voted? We have 13 people who voted. Thank you. Um, let's see, where are we at? We have Felix Frankfurter, a judge, Alexander O'Neill, a singer-songwriter, John the First of France, who was a king, Howard Baker, a politician, Manuel the Second of Portugal, the king, Pernille Harder, a professional footballer, and Bill Melendez is an accomplished American animator, director, producer, and voice actor, known for his work on the Peanuts animated specials. He provided voices for iconic characters like Snoopy and Woodstock. He previously worked with notable studios such as Walt Disney Productions, Warner Brothers, Cartoons, and UPA. Over his 60-year career, he received numerous accolades, including 6 Primetime Emmy Awards, an Oscar nomination, and 5 Grammy Award nominations. His directorial work on Peanut specials earned him Peabody Awards for A Charlie Brown Christmas and What Have We Learned, Charlie Brown. Passed away at 91 years old. Bill Melendez. We have E40, a rapper, Kathleen Rose Perkins, an actress, John Kerr, a lawyer and stage actor. Well, just actor in general. It was in shows such as South Pacific, Peyton Place, and Tea and Sympathy. Clyde McPhatter is a singer. He passed away at 40 years old. He is known for his high-pitched tenor voice rooted in gospel music. He was a key figure in the development of doo-wop and R&B in the 50s and 60s. He started as a lead singer of the Mount Lebanon Singers before joining Billy Ward and his Dominoes. He played a significant role in the group's success. He later formed his own group, the Drifters, and also had a successful solo career. He was the first artist to be inducted twice into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Clyde McPhatter passed away at 40 years old. Robert Cavelli, a fashion designer. Leanne Moriarty, an actress. Mike Minster, a professional bodybuilder and author. Bill Richardson, a politician. Linda Morcelli, a model and television personality. Taha Hussein, an influential Egyptian writer and intellectual. David Suazo, a professional footballer. Laura Smet, an actress. Renee Guénon, a philosopher. Tony Thompson, a drummer. Little Willie John, a singer who had a wonderful career, fell into bad times. That's so sad. Jerome Bonaparte, the King of Westphalia. Francis Ozon, a film director and screenwriter. Mantovani, a musician. And Nunzio Paolo Mantovani was a renowned Italian-British conductor, composer, and light orchestra-style entertainer. He's a famous for his distinctive cascading string musical style. He was hailed as one of Britain's most successful album acts prior to the Beatles era, achieving remarkable commercial success. Monteovanni made history as the first artist to sell over 1 million stereo albums and have 6 albums simultaneously in the U.S. Top 30 in 1959. His rich orchestral arrangements and rich sound, his unique let me start that sentence again. His unique orchestral arrangements and rich sound captured the hearts of many fans. Monteovanni passed away at 74 years old. And Wes Cagle says, I'm in the minority with Strawberry. We have Eliza Lasowski, an actress. Quinn Menares, a football player, American football player. Iskander Misra, a former president of Pakistan. Salam Amala, a footballer. Gu Kalai, a former Chinese lawyer and businesswoman. Lorena Ochoa, 43 years old, a retired professional golfer who competed on the U.S. based LPGA Tour from 2003 to 2010. She made history by holding the title of top-ranked female golfer globally for a total of 158 consecutive weeks. She set multiple LPGA Tour records along the way. She was the first Mexican golfer to reach the #1 ranking in the world and is recognized as the best Mexican golfer and the greatest Latin American female golfer in history. In 2017, she was honored with induction into the World Golf Hall of Fame. Lorena Ochoa, 43 years old today. Number 75 on the list. Roger Donaldson, a New Zealand film director and producer. His career has spanned over 4 decades. He's directed 17 feature films in Hollywood, the United Kingdom, and New Zealand. His diverse body of work includes notable films such as Sleeping Dogs, The Bounty, No Way Out, Cocktail, 13 Days, Species, Dante's Peak, The World's Fastest Indian, and The Bank Job. He's collaborated multiple times with renowned actors like Kevin Costner, Pierce Brosnan, Anthony Hopkins, and Michael Madsen. Roger Donaldson, 79 years old today. Alexander Kwasniewski, a president of Poland formerly. Heritier Lumumba, a footballer. Senlani Saraka, an actress. Jim Cronin. Jim Cronin passed away at 55 years old. He was an American co-founder of the Monkey World in Dorset, England, establishing the sanctuary in 1987 for mistreated primates. Globally recognized for his expertise in rescuing and rehabilitating abused primates, he also played a key role in enforcing international treaties protecting these animals from illegal trade and experimentation. In 2006, Cronin was awarded an honorary MBE by Queen Elizabeth II for his significant contributions to animal welfare. Passed away at 55 years old. We have a Bradley McDougall, a football player. Tilly Losh, an Australian actress, dancer, choreographer, and painter. We have Old Dirty Bastard, also known as ODB, passed away at 36 years old. He was an American rapper and founding member of the influential Wu-Tang Clan. Known for his unique rapping style, he gained fame with the group's debut album, Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, in 1993. Despite his professional success, he faced frequent legal issues and spent time incarcerated. He was recognized for his outrageously profane and free associative rhymes, delivered in a distinctive half-rapped, half-sung manner. His stage name was inspired by a Chinese martial arts film reflecting the unconventional nature of his style. ODB passed away at 36 years old. We have Enzo Steola, an actor, Darius Thornwell, a basketball player, Rabia Kader, second president of the World Uyghur Congress, Montserrat Marti, a soprano, and D. Nuelis, a writer, Michael Schofield, an American football player, Tarek Al-Sawadeh, a Kuwaiti writer, Suzanne Lothar, an actress, Gerhard Hauptmann, a German dramatist and novelist. He earned a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1912. Suli or Sul, an actor from Indonesia. Rodolphe Kreutzer, a French violinist and composer. Catherine Espen, a model. Sophia Ellar, a songwriter, a singer-songwriter. Prince Oscar Bernadotte, a prince. Christian Andrew is a French musician celebrated for his role as a lead guitarist of heavy metal band Gojira. I just picked it because I like the name of his band. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, ODB, old dirty bastard, that rapper. Something tells me he wasn't baptized by his parents. We have Atwood, what's up, y'all? I don't know what's up. We have Max Redstone. Hello, Max. I hope you are doing well. We are almost an hour into the show, and we're almost done with our birthdays. We started off with birthdays today. I just picked him because I like the name of his band, Gojira. And over the years, he's played a key part in shaping the band's unique sound and garnered a dedicated global fan base. In addition to his work with Gojira, he has demonstrated his musical range by collaborating with other artists, including projects with Famila Artus. So Christian Andrew, how old is he today? 38 years old. And we also have Jack Dyer, a footballer, and Valentina Staniota, a rhythm gymnast. So that is our birthdays today, everybody. Like I say, we started off with our birthdays first because I wanted to. And so you never know. You never know what's going to happen first. So if you like the puzzle, it might be at the beginning, it might be in the middle. You just don't know. And let's see. Phantom says Jack Dryer. Is Jack Dryer when his friend Sam Washer the spin cycle? And I would ask Snortopoopas, how is my favorite polar bear? So with an hour into the show, we are now going to do our puzzle. Da 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 da. It's puzzle time. Da 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 da. It's puzzle time. And here we go. So let's check our poll one more time. 15 votes. Everything has got different numbers. Chocolate's first, lemon second, vanilla's third, and strawberry is fourth. We have 9 people watching, and we have 12 likes. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Please share it out. Share it out. Share my show out to your friends. I'm really would like to get 4 more to get to 270. I would just like to break this 260 curse that I have. I'm at 266. I go up to 267. I go back down to 266. I just can't seem to get past it. 1 second, guys. I'm going to cover getting a little sweaty. So let's go ahead and do our puzzle. We're going to do I do. And there are absolutely no letters used. So we have to think of a word that has an O or a Y in it. Let's do sport. Sport has an O and an R in it. Why did I do the poll today, you ask? Well, let me see if I can find why I did the poll today. Maybe I did it for the wrong reason. Maybe I had picked the wrong day. Well, I thought it was National Cupcake Day, but I don't see it anywhere, so that must have been another day. But that's why I did it because of I thought it was National Cupcake Day, but it's not. Oh well. Oh well. But it is National Raisin Bran Cereal Day. Um, Pour a bowl of one of the country's go-to cereals made from toasted oats or wheat flakes with plumped raisins added. These cereals have been a staple in many American breakfasts for generations. So, yes, raisin bran is a good source of dietary fiber. So, a National Raisin Bran Cereal Day, everybody. So, it's just, I don't know how I got, maybe I moved to, I don't know what I did. But anyway, that's our thing for poll for today. We're sticking with it. A National Cup. I'm just a month ahead. I'm ahead of my time. Pam says, one of my friends invented dipping things into icing like pretzels. You can do the same with peanut butter and hazelnut. Oh yeah, I love taking chocolate icing and getting Ritz crackers. It has to be Ritz, like that butter, like a buttery flavored cracker, and you put the chocolate icing on top of that. That's really good. So we have a boron from Atwood, Boron. It is not boron, but the O and the R are in the second and third spot. You know what? I need to fix this. There we go. There, now we can see I can't see the puzzle that well. So it's an O and an R. Let's see, what could this be? Corky? It was Corky, everybody. Couldn't have been corny because the EN was gone, because I thought corny also, Atwood. But then the N was eliminated with the word boron. So quirky. Now we have a B at the beginning, a Y at the end, and there is a U. It is Day of the Imprisoned Writer. Day of the Imprisoned Writer is observed annually, raising awareness about censorship, harassment, and persecutions of writers and journalists worldwide. Censorship is a growing problem today, with many government agencies spying on their citizens, especially anti vocal government critics, whistleblowers, and political advocates. Activists. In some countries, freedom of press is non existent. non-existent, and independent journalism results in arbitrary detention. Human rights organizations and groups dedicated to protecting free speech distribute banned materials in some parts of the world. They also invite advocates, writers, and reporters to discuss the state of independent journalism and free speech. Day of the Imprisoned Writer. So let's see, we have bully, buggy, bulky. Oh, there's it can't be bulky because there's no K. Let's see, the first word is a bully. Whoops, bully. It's not bully. So we'll now try buggy. It was buggy. We have a B at the beginning, an E in the fourth spot, and then there is a C. Let's see, an I, P, and a C. National Drummer Today. To let you guys know that I get my celebrations from three websites: National Day Calendar, National Today, and Days of the Year. Um, so, National Drummer Days from Days of the Year. Drum beats offer a background rhythm that keeps the structure of the tempo for the rest of the band. Though they are typically in the background and are rarely featured, the work that drummers do in the background can make or break a song. National Drummer Day seeks to honor and show appreciation for these musicians who don't necessarily get the accolades that other band members might get. So, National Drummer Day. Bicep. 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 It is 1:08 into the show, 11:08 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. We've been doing this puzzle for about 8 minutes, and we're on number three. We have an O in the second spot, then there's a D, an A, and an L. The A cannot be in the first spot, the L cannot be in the third. The D can be anywhere. Huh. Another new business for Snortopoopas Q-Burns. I have to put this one up, it's too long. Instead of private virtual network, Polar Bears Secured Network, polar bears already monitor everything, but if you pay them someone else spies, they eat them. See Snortopoopas Q-Bur for current rates. So we have an O, and that's all we know where it goes. I'm going to put this one right after the uh, other event that we had. It's also I Love to Write Day. Writing is a form of communication that's been around since the very beginning, and lots of people love to do it. It's one of the most magical ways of sharing your ideas with the world. It was started by author John Riddle from Delaware. He wanted a day set aside so that everyone, no matter their age, could spend some time writing. It doesn't matter what people write as long as they write what they want to. He wrote over 34 books and tons of articles and believed that writing is a very good way for people to express themselves creativ- creatively. Oh, I was putting too many syllables in there. He decided to challenge people to set aside one day for writing. He believed that I Love to Write Day could launch the careers of the next best-selling author as long as they sit down and write. So I Love to Write Day. Let's see, modal doma. Let's try Oh, nope, because the L can't be in the third spot. Modal, modal. It was modal. We have spill, which it has all of the letters. Then we have an I in the middle, a C, K, and an N. The K can't be in the fourth, the N can, and T cannot be in the fifth. National Spicy Hermit Cookie Day. National Spicy Hermit Cookie Day celebrates a cookie flavor reminiscent of autumn spices. Considered an old-fashioned cookie, its spice comes from cinnamon, cloves, allspice, and sometimes nutmeg. And the added bonuses are the raisins, nuts, and dates. Hermit cookies originated in the New England area. In 1880, the Young Ladies of the Trinity Church, Pittsburgh, New York, published the cookbook Champlain Valley Book of Recipes with a hermit's recipe. The local cookbook was a third edition, suggesting its first printing was a year or two earlier. Soft and chewy, these cookies sure put a smile on the face of all who taste them. So, hermit cookies. They actually have a recipe here, which I'm going to look at. So, here is, ooh, I'm going to do a little Sasha here. I'm going to share a recipe. Here is the hermit cookies. No, okay. That's hermit cookies right there. Don't they look absolutely yummy? It's a spiced cookie, a soft spiced cookie. So that is the hermit cookie. Let me go ahead and put that in a couple spots. Let me put it in Discord under recipes. And yum, those cookies look really good, by the way. So let's go ahead and uh-oh. Oh, I deleted. What happened here? It's, I don't know, something weird has happened. I don't know. Oh, no, it didn't. I just need to close that. I forgot what I was doing. Uh, we have think. Let's all think about what the word might be. I don't think I want to. I think I just want to try that word. Think. And it was think. You all are correct. A dad man says New Jersey. And Dad says, Morning, Mrs. Sorry, it's been busy here. Hope you're having a great stream. Coming up for air for a moment. Well, thank you, Dad Man, for coming by. I really, really appreciate it. So we have an S at the beginning, an L at the fourth, and the C is not in the third spot. That's about all we know. So National Spice, we did that one. So let's see. Today is National Ample Time Day. National Ample Time Day is observed today, November 15th. If you don't feel like you're having enough time, use today to reflect on your life objectives, your health, and how you may incorporate them into your daily routine. We all have the same number of hours in the day, but no two people spend them the same way. Making a map of each area of your life will help you figure out what's essential and what you can do without. Time is a finite resource. You must learn how to manage it for a better quality of life. So that is so true. Okay. So we have a scale, Scale from Phantom, Scale. And then we have an A in the middle with an I, P, D, and an L. The P cannot be in the second or fifth. The L cannot be in the fourth or fifth near the end. The I can't be in the second, and the A is in the third spot. So that is it for today. And Phantom is already ahead of the game with plaid, but I'm going to go ahead and do a celebration. National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. Um, National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day encourages us to prepare for the upcoming holidays. Get together a soap and hot water filled bucket, disinfectant, and a sponge and a garbage bag. Then you'll be ready for the day. With family gathering and a large turkey waiting to be roasted, cleaning out the refrigerator makes sense. Not only will we need room before the meals, but we also need space for all the upcoming leftovers. Many dread this job, however, it is an important task nonetheless. Due to our hectic and busy lifestyles, the cleaning of our refrigerators gets neglected. Hence the creation of a National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. There may be a surprise or two found in the back of the shelves. Things are often pushed back as new food is put in the front and gets forgotten. So, National Clean Out Your Refrigerator is today. Get ready for, in the US anyway, the Thanksgiving holidays. Um, the celebrations are right here. What's an interesting one? Maybe Dadman, tell me what the celebration is. PLAID, plaid. And then we have MI. Only pretty much only one letter that, well, there's two it could be. Um, it's a National Philanthropy Day. It's celebrated annually. It signifies the importance of working together for a common good. Philanthropic deeds come in all different shapes and sizes, charitable giving, volunteering, etc. And on National Philanthropy Day, no act of kindness goes unnoticed. President Reagan first proclaimed November 15th as National Philanthropy Day in 1986, and communities all throughout the world have celebrated the importance of this occasion ever since. Um, Bentham says plaid is the real color of polar bears till they bleach themselves. In nature, I'm gonna put these up. You got these long old things. In nature, dangerous, poisonous animals are brightly colored. Anyone ever wonder why polar bears aren't? They use bleach or hair coloring. They are very clever. Yes, they are. So we have an MI. This one could be mimed or mixed. So I'm going to try mixed first. Let's get rid of that X. It was mixed. Then we have an A at the beginning, an O at the middle, an E at the end, an R, and an S. I didn't see that in here. Let me look that up. Okay, here we go. November's full moon, known as the Beaver Moon, is the last supermoon of 2024. And I'm getting this from CBSNews.com's website. When astronomy fans look to the skies this week, they'll get to see November's Beaver full moon, the last of 2024, four consecutive supermoons. The 2024 series of supermoons started in August with a rare supermoon blue moon. After this month's Beaver moon, there won't be another supermoon until late next year. It's called the Beaver Moon, according to the Old Farmer's Almanac. The name was chosen because this is the time of the year when beavers start sheltering in their lodges after having prepared food stores for the winter. This month's full moon also has several other names tied to winter and animals preparing for the cold weather. Other names for the November full moon are frost moon, the freezing moon, the digging moon, the deer rutting moon, and the Algonquin whitefish moon. The full moon is expected to reach its peak on Friday, today, November 15th at 4:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Old Farmer's Almanac tells specific moonrise times in different zip codes across the U.S. Around 96% of the moon's near side will be illuminated by the sun on Thursday, according to NASA. By Friday, 100% of the moon's near side will be illuminated. About 99% of it will be illuminated by the sun on Saturday and 96 on Sunday. You will not need binoculars or a telescope to enjoy this spectacular view. What makes supermoon special? It happens when the moon is simultaneously full and at the part of its orbit that's closest to the Earth. The moon's distance from Earth varies between 221,457 miles and 252,712 miles. During this month's supermoon, the moon will be about 224,358 miles from the Earth. They appear larger than the average full moon. It's similar to the size difference between a quarter and a nickel. And they're also about 16% brighter than the average moon. So how cool is that? Thank you, Dadman, for sharing that. So at 4:29, I need to set my alarm. Hey Siri, set my alarm for 4:25. There, now I'll remember to go out there and look at the moon. How cool is that? Thank you, Dadman. No, it's really cool. It happened. They say the next supermoon for the first supermoon of 2025 will be in October. I think that's really cool. Thank you for sharing it. And the man arose and from Phantom, a large, angry plaid polar bear raving his laundry for bleach, and snorted poop his keyboard. Beavers! Yes, beavers! And Max, beavers! And Deadman, Max! And Atwood, beavers? And Deadman, I'm getting ideas for tonight's show. And Max Redstone, I have to show this one, a plethora of beavers. And yes, beavers give a damn, Max. And Dabman now has started playing the puzzle. And the word is arose, Arose, and it is, and then we have Poli. I'm not sure. And Dabman is not sure how we will see that here. Well, I'm hoping we see it. Everyone's iPhones just went off, LOL. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of that. Sorry. Well, everybody's alarm now is set for 4:25. That happens all the time. We're in the phone. We're in the phone. We're in the car, and I do that on my phone. And Dadman, I say, hey, call so and so, and his phone will dial it along with my phone. So yes. So we have Poli, Pol. What's Poli? P? Nope. L? Nope. F, nope. W, nope. D, nope. Oh, polio. Oh, polio. And it was polio. Then we have melon. Whoops, let me spell that correctly. And then we have CR. The D cannot be in the third spot, so it's crude. Then we have a nerdy, which we are a little bit, are we not? And then we have S. The K cannot be in the fourth spot, so it is skate. Yes, and no one likes polio. And then we have an E in the second and the fourth spot, and then there is a U and an N. Yes, a major melon. Today is also Pack Your Mom's Lunch Day. Um, Thanks to meal prepping videos and the abundance of recipes online, it's easier than ever to make packed lunches. From sandwiches, wraps, and subs to pastries, soups, and salads, you won't run out of ideas soon. Take this opportunity to spoil your mom by packing her favorite lunch. It's a simple act of kindness. However, you'll make things a little easier for her and she'll feel loved and appreciated. So, pack your mom's lunch today. Well, I had my youngest make me dinner last night, which I really, really appreciated. Yes, and that man says we are all nerdy about. Atwood says we are all nerdy about different things. Mortal Kombat for me, football for Dadman. Exactly, exactly. So we have. I don't know what this word is. Um, venue. Venue. It was a venue. Then we have an E. The S. We have blank ESTY. It's National Recycling Day. If you ever looked at the landfills, you'll see countless amounts of waste that pollute the earth and the surrounding neighborhoods. If that makes you want to cry, then you are certainly not alone. There is one option of many that can give you the opportunity to initiate change in your life and the lives of others. National Recycling Day is just that day to take a pledge to recycle those used products and waste that would otherwise be piling up. If you care about the earth and hope that to eventually stop the destruction of it, then now is the time to learn about National Recycling Day. Buy things that don't need to be recycled is the first step in that. Zesty. Let's try zesty. I was thinking testy, but it was a zesty. We have a rusty, we have a B, a U, and then at the end a T and an E. It is a Steve Irwin Day. If you're old enough, you probably remember Steve Irwin of the Australian Zoo. On November 15th, people all over the world celebrate this amazing person and his incredible impact on the world of animals and people. Steve Irwin Day is celebrated internationally to honor the life of the infamous crocodile hunter who inspired thousands of people around the world to prioritize wildlife conservation and take more interest in and care of animals. His name is associated with environmental activism and wildlife conservation. The Australian Zoo is owned by his family. His son, now kind of, well, his wife, his son, and his daughter are all involved in it. His son has a TikTok page which shows different aspects of the zoo and things. It's very, very cool. So, Steve Irwin Day. And we have Butte, Butte, a vegan, and we have an A. The P can't be in this that spot, so SPEN, and then we have a digit, and crone, and we have a DLE with an R and an I. And our last celebration here, all you guys are going to cringe. It is World Vasectomy Day. This day advocates for vasectomy as a safe and sensible choice for male contraception and promotes the training of doctors who can conduct the procedure. This is a permanent contraceptive procedure done on a male's sexual organ to limit the transfer of sperm during intercourse. It's, as they say, it is safe, reversible, and highly effective in preventing unwanted pregnancies. Since the launch in 2012, World Vasectomy Day has partnered with more than 30 plus countries and is now the largest male focused family planning and sexual health movement in the world. So, World Vasectomy Day is celebrated today, November 15th. Yes, Max Redstone. I love this. Vasectomy Day, buddy, pass. And Phantom, no one celebrates that. No one. And Atwood says, Grey's Anatomy is the reason why I cringe at those. And we have Idler, Idler. Then we have S at the beginning and A in the middle, a K at the end. The Let's see, it is probably stack. We have a stack. Well, doctors celebrate that day. Doctors celebrate. You are correct. So we have an RA in the second and the third. Out with stack of chips, you say, sounds good to me on yum, 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 yum. Yes. So we have an R and an A, second, third, a P, and G, and an H. Let's see, the P is not at the end. The G can be anywhere. Graph, GRAPH. And then we have IT at the end with the U and an N. The U cannot be in the second spot, so it has to be here and be unite. We have tooth. We have a gorge. We have a COR corgi. We have knobbly. And we have an IDTH with a QWF or J. And so I am going to take a wild guess and say width. Yes, Phantom Outsider, width. So this is our final word. It has taken us 32 minutes to finish this puzzle. And here is our words for today. We had corky, buggy, bicep, modal, spill, think, scale, plaid, mixed, arose, quith, quith, says Max with a Q. Mixed, arose, polio, melon, crude, nerdy, skate venue, zesty, rusty, butte, vegan, aspen, digit, crone, idler, stack, graph, unite, tooth, gorge, corgi, nobly, and width. That was our puzzle for today. Thank you all so much for participating in that. I love doing the puzzle. I really, really do. Like I said, I kind of twisted stuff around a little bit. With sorts for Max says quit, short for Quidditch, which is you're silly. So now we're doing this day in history. This is something I just recently added. I found a website that just kind of did a little bit of um, just like what happened at this day throughout the years. So here we go. In 2013, Sony released their PlayStation 4 in North America and sold 1 million units within 24 hours. Wow, our poll is doing pretty good. We have 16 votes. Chocolate's in the lead, lemon second, vanilla third, and strawberry is a fourth. We have 11 people watching, and we have 13 likes. Thank you very much for that support. So, yes, in 2013, PlayStation 4 was released. In 2011, Ubisoft released Rayman Origins worldwide for PlayStation 3, PC, and Xbox 360. It was widely acclaimed as the best 2D platformer of its generation. Despite its high reviews, sales were rather dismal, with just 50,000 copies selling worldwide within the first month. They sold 1 million units, but 750,000 of them were eaten by Snorterpoopus. I think Snorterpoopus wouldn't like a PlayStation 4. He'd rather like the PlayStation 4 player, the person who bought the PlayStation 4. In 2011, Microsoft entered the video game market with the launch of its first game console, the Xbox. Much of the first Xbox's success game came down to the game it was launched alongside, Halo. The Xbox sold more than 1.5 million units in the US alone by the end of the year. By the end of the year. It's not a poop of snuffles. Aww. In 1988, the Soviet Union's uncrewed Buran space shuttle completed its first and only space flight. The Buran was the first space plane created by the Soviet-Russian Buran space program. A second uncrewed flight was scheduled for 1993, but this was ultimately scrapped due to the collapse of the Soviet Union. In 2002, the Buran space shuttle was destroyed when the hangar it was stored in collapsed. And Max says Snorterpoopus didn't eat Raymond Origins, and Atwood says Snorterpoopus is probably sick to his stomach right now. Maybe. In 1969, the first Wendy's restaurant opened in Columbus, Ohio, U.S. And 1904, King Camp Gillette was granted his patent for the safety razor. 1849, the U.S. held its first poultry show at Boston's Public Garden. He said he's only snuffling because he is remembering how hard it was to expel all those PlayStations. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Isaac Pitman introduced his shorthand system, a stenographic shorthand for writing, in 1837. Snorterpoopus made the Buron crew unbanned. Poor Snorterpoopus. Give polar bears a bad name. In 1806, Lieutenant Zebulon Pike spotted an unnamed mountain peak while exploring the Colorado foothills of the Rocky Mountains. While on the Pike expedition, new parts of the area were discovered, and as a result, the newly mapped peak was named Pike Peak. 1777, the Continental Congress ratified the Articles of the Confederation, the first government rule for the newly formed United States of America. The articles were replaced by the current U.S. Constitution 12 years later. Yes, peoples are picking on a bird. Poor thing. Yeah, quit being mean to Snortopoopas. Poor thing. He's just a poor little polar bear. Can't defend himself at all. Poor little thing. 1660, the first ever licensed kosher butcher opened in New York City. Whoops. In 1620, English military officer Miles Standish led 16 men to explore Cape Cod. And Max says Snortopoopas is a gastro-patriot. I revere him for it. In 1492, Christopher Columbus wrote about tobacco use by the natives of New England. Now, the facts, what is it? The fact site did not have a fun fact of the day, so I had to go somewhere else to find a fun fact. And this is my fun fact today. Since there was a lot of video games, this one is it today. Sonic the Hedgehog isn't his full name. In fact, Sega's poster boy is actually named Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. So that is our fun fact of the day. Now today is National Bunt Day. National Bunt Day lights up kitchens and bakeries every year. It's a day when people everywhere celebrate the iconic Bunt cake, a dessert loved for its unique ring shape and delicious versatility. This special occasion honors both the cake and the Bunt pan, a baking tool that has made a mark on American culinary tradition. Celebrating is easy and fun. You can bake your own Bunt cake, experimenting with flavors and decorations. Host a tea party with Bunt cakes as the star, or explore new creative ways for the Bunt pan to use. Many also take advantage of special deals offered by bakeries, including free mini Bunt cakes from certain chains as a way to spread the joy of this day. Whether you're a seasoned baker or trying your hand at a Bunt cake for the first time, National Bunt Cake Day is about enjoying the simple pleasures of baking and sharing. The National Bunt Cake Day. So those are our memes today. And that would say Snortopoopas. Whoops, I'm on the wrong spot. It says, where is it now? Let me find it. Saying that you had a hard time expelling inorganic matter you ate isn't picking on you. Just a reminder to be mindful of what you put in your snoot. And Max, I love you, Snortopoopas. No, it is Bunt cakes. I made very sure to enunciate it properly. Bunt cakes. This is one thing when you eat tourist cases of Twinkies, herds of seals, and another when you eat sharp plastic and metal looking out for you. Bunt cakes. And Dadman said, okay, I'm making a cake tonight. Going to mom's after, and I'll make one to take her tomorrow. That would be lovely. Oh, so stunning. And my butt cake jokes started 1 year ago. Yes. And Snorterpoop is Max Snuffles never say, I'm not that kind of bear. Someone's got bunts in the trunk. Baby got bunt. Yes. Bunt cakes had a supporting role in my big fat green wedding. And Atwood, yes, buddy, yes. Blah, And Dadman's like, wow, buddy. Yes, that's a meme. I like Big Bunsen. I cannot lie. Mwahaha. So here we go for our memes today. Max, I am not in love with a Snorty. There is a difference. So here we go. You are so bunterful. Yes. Wait until the Tide Pod fanatics find a bundt cake under the toilet. Oh, remember when oh, fuck, afraid kids would eat the Tide Pods because they said they looked like candy? Um, yes, I'll change it off of this one. I'm just showing some bundt cakes because I think that's pretty. That's got lemon icing on it. So Devin says, butt cake and beaver day. Oh my gosh. And Penny says there's a new shop in town called Nothing Bundt Cake. I love that name. I love that name. And Atwood says, yes, they're good. I'm just showing some pictures of bundt cakes every so often. Gonna pop the perfect pound cake right out of the pan. So far, so good. Nailed it. Yep. How many times has the cake stuck to the bottom of the pan? So true. Bundt cakes are just large fancy donuts. Woohoo! Large donuts. Wait, woohoo! Large donuts. Demon, Atwood says to Penny, don't fall down the rabbit hole. You'll never escape. So, bundt cake and the beaver moon day. Yes. What a combination. I like big bunts and I cannot lie. That's for you, buddy. Just for you. And here's another lovely, just a very basic, probably kind of a pound cake, bundt cake, made in a bundt pan with just a little glaze icing over it. Yummy. Both the Tide Pods and the gel cups can kill you if you're not, well, if you eat them, yes. So don't eat things that you're not supposed to eat. Don't put things in your mouth you're not supposed to put in your you're not supposed to eat. I got to be careful how I phrase that. Atwood says he sent me a meme. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, I like this. This is in reference to. I'll show this one in just a second because I got another meme that will work perfect for. Um, a Jello cake dog. Okay, that's the wrong way to use a bundt pan. Ugh, that's unflavored gelatin with hot dogs all in it. Why? Why, I ask? And Buddy says, all you need is the mechanical bull for a wild one to Max. And Phantom, did you hear that Snortopoopas? Not everything is yum, yum, yum. And Max says, back in the Chicago suburbs, there are hardware called the Crafty Beaver. Well, beavers cut down trees. I can see that. Penny, dog treat? And Phantom, now would Snortopoopas eat a Jello cake dog? I don't know. Is that the bobbit cake? I don't know, buddy. That's horrible. Oh, fresh apple bundt cake. Nailed it. The entire top is at the bottom. And now I will put this meme up here because this is so true. Let me see if I can get this to move over here. Here we go. When you use a nonstick pan, but the brownies still stick. I'll get you for this pan. Yes, 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 yes. Let me move this back over here like that, and we will close this. So, yes, a fresh apple bundt cake. Yes, yes, encased meat in meat. Yes. It's no purposes. No. First vasectomies and now this. What's now? Let me go back to the one so we can. Yes, that's what that's referred to. Good, Smurfer. No one wants food encased in jello. What are they thinking? So, yep. And here is food encased in jello. Such probably cheese whiz around it for frosting. The picture's not that great, but yeah. I don't mind fruit in jello, like flavored jellos, but this has olives and probably some type of meat. Very, very odd. With the kiwi on the outside. That's probably cheese spread. What people think sometimes. But then we have this lovely strawberry bundt cake with a little bit of confectioner's sugar or powdered sugar or tin egg sugar or whatever you call it, and some fresh strawberries in the center. Oh, that looks so good. There's the bundt sign. Oh, Glenn, thank you for this cartoon. I love it. Cake bites are like bundt holes. And the Phantom says, I mean, you can understand fruit, but meats and veggies also. Who wants cold meats and veggies in jello? I don't know. Why? Why? Because I can, Max. That's why. That's why. And from a buddy. So, yeah, next time you eat cake bites, little round cake circles, remember they're bundt holes. Oh, pound cake. And just like that, I'm not allowed to shop there anymore. Other one says, is that an instruction? Oh, oh, goodness. And there's a lovely ending our bundt cake memes with this lovely chocolate bundt cake with a chocolate glaze. And I love to cut the piece of a bundt cake and then scoop the icing that falls in the center and on the outside. Oh my gosh, that's why I now have to watch my sugar, everybody. But is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness gracious. And Max is a jumping ship. I will see you later, Max. I will see you later. Thank you for stopping by. There's some that have powdered sugar, but they also have a nice glazed icing too. And Real Wade Nation Gaming, hi, how are you doing? Over on the Twitch side, thank you, Wade, for being over there watching on the Twitch side. I appreciate that a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and check out our poll real quick, and let's see. We have 16 votes. We have 10 people watching, and we have how many likes? I hate that I have to refresh the screen to see the likes because everything goes bonky then. I have 14 likes. Thank you so much. Putting powdered sugar on top of the frosting? Oh my. And bye-bye everyone. Bye, Max. You have a good day. Have a good Friday. So let's see. Let me go ahead and end the poll because I will forget. We have 16 votes, and the chocolate is in the lead with lemon in second, lemon in second, vanilla in third, and strawberry in fourth place. I believe that's what it was. It did not pop down here for me to see. So let's look again. Yes, chocolate, lemon, vanilla, and strawberry with 16 votes. Thank you, 16 of you who liked and voted today. So here we go. My show, Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We have puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes. Oh, that would make it just too sweet. Too sweet. I think the reason I like a pound cake, things like that, they're not so sweet. They're too much frosting. Ugh, too much stuff with chocolate, powdered sugar, caramel syrup. Oh, it make my teeth hurt. But to each his own. If that's what you like, have at it. Go for it. So, Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, your daily dose of positivity, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. We do puzzles, birthday celebrations, memes. This day in history, it can be any order. I do it. I will air them any different way, just because I can, and keep you guys on your toes. You can get complacent. Tuesday at 1 p.m. block party with me, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. I will be building Smoky Bear. Thursdays at 5, I putter in Lego Fortnite. I also will hopefully start impromptu build streams again. Ooh, pound cake with strawberries and heavy whipped cream. Yes. Now that sounds good. Fresh whipped cream. Yes. My impromptu build streams, I hope to be starting them again soon. Tonight at 10 p.m., late night with Dadman Walking. He has got some ideas to do for his stream tonight. So go over and check him out and his stream also at DadmanWalking55. If there's not a G, it's not he. So we do have some imposters. So make sure you go to DadmanWalking55. Saturdays, tomorrow at 8 p.m., he does his college football scoreboard show. So that is a really cool show. Um, he talks while the games are actually playing. So he gives updates about games, his thoughts on players, teams, coaches, playoff, um, what might happen in the playoffs, and stuff like that. So that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Sunday at 6 is going to be Talking Turkey with R.M. Briggs, Canadian Thanksgiving and American Thanksgiving, and anything in between. Anything that they decide to talk about, they will talk about. And that is Sunday at 6 p.m. If you'd like to support me, I am not monetized on YouTube because I don't have 500 followers. I can't get past 266 followers. I don't know what my problem is. But you can support me at coffee.com. You can buy me a cup of coffee. You can buy me a monthly cup of coffee. I have a one monthly subscription. They just recently did their subscription for this month. I need to remember to thank them. If you're watching, thank you. Or you can buy me just one big cup of coffee. The minimum donation is $5. But you can do any amount you want. If you would like to support me, that's coffee.com, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. I also have a creator wish list on throne.com where you can gift me stuff. That is also Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. If you'd like to send us something, you can send it via snail mail at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. And when I say us, I mean me, Dadman Walking 55, and my youngest Angelo, who is a streamer on Twitch. My streams and VOD, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. My social media, Twix at MDadmanWalking, Threads at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. My Discord, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. If you would like to join my server, you can go over there and do a friend request. I will accept that friend request and then I will invite you to the server. If you don't want to be part of the server, you can go over there, do a friend request. I'll accept that friend request. I'll still invite you to the server, but you don't have to join. I won't be upset if you don't want to join the server. I think you'll be missing out on some fun stuff, but that's your choice, and I will not be upset one way or the other how you choose to do your social media. It's yours. You can do it how you want to. Um, So everybody, we're almost done with the show. I want you to go over there to Sci-Fi Mommy. Tell her that the missus sent you to her Galactic Cafe. And on that note, everyone, I will say see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you all probably later tonight on one of Dadman's shows. So you have a wonderful one, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.